Yo guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Soul, and thanks for showing a lot of love and support. I To be honest, I didn't really expect that much of a love on my first ever video, but thanks to all of you for showing all the support and love, and thanks to all of you for commenting on the video. I really appreciate you guys, and keep on supporting. I'm going to be uploading really great videos, of course. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the two trades that I've taken and which went really horrible. In this YouTube channel, I'm going to be totally transparent and I'm going to be uploading every single trade that I take. So let's just dive into the video. So I took two trades, which were the 15th one and the 14th one. I'm gonna mark out the 15th one too. Let me just. So let's just talk about the 15th one first. So let's talk about the bias. I also seen the comment saying how I see the charts and how they can also see the charts and do their bias, daily bias. So you guys can take some notes on how I see the market and how I define my daily bias. So yeah, uh, I'm not gonna tell you to follow my advice. Like, yeah, you guys can take some notes, but I'm gonna be totally honest. I'm not profitable yet, so it's your opinion if you guys wanna follow my advice or not. But yeah, you guys can check it out. So I go to 4 hour and just see what the trend is in 4 hour. So on 15th, it was 4 hour was on bullish. It was really bullish. You can see it made higher high and higher low, higher high, higher low, and it also broke structure to the upside here, right here. So it was pretty bullish. So then after 4 hour being bullish, I'm gonna check out 1 hour if it aligns with 4 hour or not. So 1 hour also was bullish, pretty bullish. It was going really bullish. It was bullish. After seeing 4 hour and 1 hour being bullish, I just look for longs and look for some sell side liquidity and bearish imbalances where price can retrace back into and just go to the upside. So after defining our bias, I'm gonna go into 4 hour and see mark out the lows and highs and some imbalances. So in 4 hour, there wasn't really any imbalances, right? It had this, but it was too far away. So this was the low right here. So I marked out these, and this was the high. So I marked out all of this. Just ignore this ones. It was the TP. I'm gonna explain that later. So after marking out all of that, I'm gonna scale down to 1 hour and just see for some imbalances and lows and highs, sell side liquidities and some bearish imbalances. So this was the fair value gap, 1 hour fair value gap, which is it got reaction out of it. We don't really have to mark out that, but I still marked it out just in case. We don't really have to care about that. This was the low right here, and it was also the London low, London swing low. So after marking out 1 hour, we're gonna scale down to 30 minutes and just mark out the session lows and session highs. And so this was the London low right here, and this was the London high. So after marking out all of this, I'm gonna scale down to 5 minutes and just look for some entries. So New York opens and it just swept away this London low right here, and it made these two imbalances, which has these fair value gaps. So after that, it broke structure around here, and after sweeping out the liquidity and breaking structure, I look for other confluences for confirmation. So which are fair value gaps, breakup block, order block, EQ. So it made this EQ right here, and it also inverses this fair value gap. It inverts this fair value gap right here. So it was another confirmation of being bullish. So it also hit this EQ right here. After hitting EQ, I'm gonna scale down to 1 minute for execution, and it broke structure right here. My entry could have been better, but I entered somewhere around here, somewhere around here. I'm not gonna lie, it was a pretty decent trade, but the mistake that I made was I didn't took partials on one RR. So my first take profit was this one. What was that? These highs right here, this 30-minute high. It was my stupidity that I chose that high. But yeah, this high right here. And this was a high which got taken out and it just dumped into this and again take out some liquidity. So it was kind of my fault of not taking some partials on one RR. It was 1.4 RR. I should have taken some partials, but yeah. I also trailed my stop loss almost to break even. It was my loss was around 59 or $58 something. I'm gonna put the MT5 history right here, and oops, and I got stopped out around somewhere around here. My full take profit was this data high right here. It was a new candle. So it was a final take profit, but it didn't really hit. So yeah, this was a trade that I took. Uh, I don't mind taking some losses, but yeah, this was a pretty good trade. But it was my fault of not taking some partials. I could have won, but yeah. The next trade which I took was on 14th, and I fucked up pretty bad. The story behind it is when I enter the trade, I calculate the lot size. You know, there's some websites where you can calculate your risk, the position size calculator or something. So when I entered, I literally miscalculated the lot size and just entered 1.4 lots on that trade, and I was risking around 2.7%, which is really messed up. I don't mind taking some losses. I know it is all part of the game, so I don't really mind taking some losses. And if I take any losses, I really learn from those losses. So I don't really cope about them. But the only that I have is the lot size. I literally lost all of my profits that I made, and it was pretty bad. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Let's just see the next trade that I take. So in this trade right here, I took that on New York. So, so let's see the bias for the day. So I'm gonna mention that the bias was bullish, but I kind of went bearish on that. My bias was correct, but I had the opportunity to go long on that trade. The New York Opens and the opportunity came, but I didn't take that. I could have won. Literally, that was a really good trade, but I didn't take it. But after that, I finally take the trade, following my bias. But yeah, let's just see the trade that I've taken. Then I'm gonna show the opportunity. So let's just see what was my bias. So going into the day, the 4 hour was really bullish, and also 1 hour was really bullish. So after that, my bias was bearish, but I should have just went with the trend. But yeah, let me just show the reason behind my bias. This imbalance right here. Uh, this imbalance right here. And you can see it just retraces back into it. So my bias was correct, but I should have went with the trend. But yeah, it is what it is. Let me just show. After that, I went into 1 hour. 1 hour had also this fair value gap right here. So I'm gonna mark that too. Right, yeah. This was the 1 hour favorite gap. After that, we're gonna mark out the session lows and session highs. Let me just delete all of this. So this was the London low right here. This was the London high right here. And it got swept. So yeah, sorry, my bad. The 1 hour. And this is the 1 hour high too, the London high right here. So it got swept. So we're gonna jump straight into 5 minutes. Look at this. What the? Oh man, I don't have anything to say, bro. Literally, I got stop loss hunted so fucking bad. I don't even know what to say. Just look at this. Just oh man, but it is what it is. So it got swept. It swept this high right here, London high right here, and it also inversed this fair value gap. Inverse this. So I got the bearish order flow confirmation. It started this bearish order flow. So after that, I'm gonna look for other confluences like fair value gap, order block, blah blah blah. You guys know. And this was the fair value gap, and it retraces back into it. So we're gonna scale down to 1 minute. It retraces back into this and broke structure here. It broke structure. I entered off of this candle right here on this candle, and my stop was above this fair value gap. I left some breathing space, which was 3 pips, so 25.8. Yeah, this was a this was a stop loss, and my take profit was this London low right here and the fair value gap. Like, bro, look at this. Oh man, it was really clean though. Like, what the fuck? I got stop loss and it's so fucking bad. Like, look at this, bro. What the hell, man? My stop could have been above this high right here, but as per my strategy, I entered off of the fair value gap, so my stop loss should be above the fair value gap to invalidate. If it just ran through the fair value gap, my confluences would be like, invalidated. So I set my stop loss above the fair value gap, and it got ran through. After it got ran through, like, look at this. What the fuck? But whatever. The main issue is I risked 2.7%, which was like 278 something dollars. I'm gonna put the MT5 history somewhere around here on the screen. And I lost all of my profits. And after losing the 15th April one, I'm in a drawdown right now. Maybe 100 or 50, 150 something dollars, maybe. I put that too. So yeah, these were the two trades. I don't really mind taking some L's, but yeah, I can't change the past. So be sure to make sure you are entering off of the calculated lot size and you are taking the perfect lot size for according to your risk. I was willing to take I was willing to take 1% risk, but I entered off of 2.7% and it fucked me up. So yeah, it was the trade. These two were my trades. I hope you guys have learned something like how to define daily bias and just overall how to look at the market. You guys can see that my bias was on point and my executions. The problem is the executions, not the executions. I nailed it on the confluences, the bias. The main issue is the entry. I fucked up on the entry. Yeah, this trade I could have won. This trade, it was a losing trade. A losing trade. Oh yeah. Let me show the opportunity. long opportunity. Yeah. So we had, what is that? This right here. This 1 hour fair value gap. This right here. New York opens, right? And we scale down to 5 minutes. Like, look at this. According to the market bias, I should be looking for longs, right? New York opens and it retraces back into the fair value gap and broke structure here. And it made this massive ass break candle and it made this imbalance. And look at this. It retraces back. So we're gonna scale down to 1 minute and just, what the fuck should I do, bro? This is the breakup structure after retracing. Just look at this. This was the breakup structure, and it also invalidated the fair value gap, like inverse the fair value gap. Right here, my entry should be right here, around here, and my stop loss should be below the fair value gap. So around 3 pips, somewhere around here. And my take profit should be the London highs. And look at this, almost 3%, almost 3%. And I didn't take the trade. My dumbass didn't take the trade. Yeah, it retraces back into it again, but my stop loss had some breathing space. So yeah, this could have been a great trade, and I should have been up 3%. I don't really have to say anything right now. I don't have anything to say. But yeah, those were the two trades that I took, and this was a missing. This was the opportunity that I missed. So yeah, these are the two trades, and that's it for today, I guess. We got CPI today. Uh, Today means it's 16, so I'm not gonna take any trades. I'm gonna upload a new video about, something about, I don't know. I'm gonna make a video. Suggest me something on the comment section. I'm gonna make about that. Yeah. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you have guys learned something. Just follow the bias. Just take whatever the market is giving. I'm just gonna say that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And also, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for showing all the love and support. I didn't really expect. Again, I wasn't expecting that much love and support. I have maybe 20 subscribers. Yeah, 20 subscribers. Thanks for all the subscribers that subscribed me. I'm gonna upload some crazy ass videos. Just wait, just wait. I'm gonna change this industry, man. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And again, thanks for everything. Thanks for showing the love. Comment on what video I should make in the future. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching and see you guys in the next video. Peace out.